At the beginning of this century, stealth fighter jets became a hot topic in the military field. Many countries or organizations around the world were working hard, as if stealth fighter jets were the only way out in the future. This has been difficult for those small and medium-sized countries, most of which lack a perfect industrial base and do not even understand the third and fourth generation jets. In 2013, Iran shocked the world by developing its own stealth fighter jet, named the Conqueror, F-313. Today, the Conqueror seems to be a project that is completely beyond Iran's capabilities. Its appearance helps boost national morale, but there are many problems that cannot be solved in the short term. From the perspective of the aviation industry, Iran completely lacks the ability to independently develop modern fighter jets. This involves many areas such as materials, aero engines, aerodynamic design, flight control technology, etc. Currently, there are only a few countries in the world that can master this system. Iran has mainly been modifying and upgrading old equipment, such as the Thunder fighter jet, which first flew in 2004, is ultimately an improved version of the Northrop F-5 fighter jet. The specific production quantity is unknown, estimated to be around 10 to 20 aircraft. The reason for such a small number is not due to production capacity limitations, but because Iran may not have the ability to produce the Thunder fighter jet from scratch. Iran has not disclosed specific performance indicators for the Conqueror. The prototype shown to the public has a unique appearance, with features such as a forward-swept wing layout, stealthy design, V-shaped tail, stealthy exhaust nozzle, bubble single-seat cockpit, and wing-mounted air intakes. However, there are many unreasonable aspects to the Conqueror. From the photos, the size of the aircraft seems quite small, similar to the F-5 fighter jet. The cockpit is relatively forward, leaving a very small space for the nose. Does Iran have the ability to develop its own radar or obtain corresponding radar equipment to install in such a narrow space? The compact cockpit is another unreasonable aspect. Although the pilot has a very good field of view from the photos, can it really accommodate the display equipment required for fifth-generation aircraft? This doesn't seem plausible in any way. Engines are a major weakness for many countries around the world, including Iran. Not to mention whether the wing-mounted air intakes are practical, this requires more professional testing to know. Iran does not have many domestically produced aero engines. The Thunder fighter jet uses a variant of the General Electric J85 turbojet engine, equipped with an afterburner. The J85 series engines are installed on lightweight aircraft like the F-5 fighter jet and T-2 trainer, allowing for supersonic flight. However, achieving supersonic cruise on the Conqueror would be very difficult. The Conqueror does not demonstrate weapon mounting capabilities. Iran claims that the fighter jet can carry air-to-air missiles or precision-guided bombs. However, the prototype does not show obvious weapon mounting points or internal weapons bays. With the narrow fuselage and inward retracting main landing gear, and considering the space taken up by the engine, fuel tanks, and other equipment, there is not much space available for weapons. The stealth capability of a fighter jet is closely related to radar-absorbing materials, which is even more difficult to solve than the engine issue. Russia, with its rich aviation industry foundation, is struggling with this, let alone Iran. Although the Conqueror has a dark exterior, it is hard to believe that it is coated with radar-absorbing materials. Iran's leaders claimed in 2017 that the Conqueror was ready for flight testing. However, as of now, no valuable information has been released. Most people believe that this is just an international lie from the Iranian authorities, showing their determination to develop the military industry to boost domestic morale. Based on Iran's current level of technology, although it has achieved certain results in some areas, in order to truly initiate the development of fifth-generation fighter jets in the future, Iran needs to engage in more technical exchanges with other countries and find ways to improve the country's overall industrial and economic strength.